deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The shotgun running play call. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win can do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. They'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw yet again. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a 1st down, but they say he was out of bounds. It'll bring up 4th down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The Terrapins have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Humphreys. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. 1st down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
But here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Hokies will crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Short gain, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a 2nd play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Terrapins pick up enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Crosses the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this 1st down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they'll get him down that time.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Hokies. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Point after, up and good.
Virginia Tech, 17. Maryland, 0.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Grab behind the line. It's Humphreys.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And the Terrapins pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
That's reeled in. It's Freeman.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows the
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks into the open. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
The Maryland offense will take over.
Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick it deep to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go, here we go.
And there's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Terrapins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Touchdown, Maryland.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
Hauls it in the end zone.
And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Hokies is starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Second down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. There's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. They never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Plus, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Terrapins will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. What a move, and he's free. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Hokies. They connect for 6.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
That makes the score. Virginia Tech 51, Maryland 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit. The Terrapins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Now they call a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Past the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense really clicking here.
Here we go.
Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first and still running. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights.
58, Maryland, 7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Maryland offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the Terrapins will look to convert here on 4th down. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And the quarterback just takes a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the offense will just take a knee.